From a city that has hosted 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. But tonight, we've got a preseason matchup, as it'll be the Houston Texans Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So here come the Saints to take over for the first time. And here's the new man under center. After 9 seasons as a Raider, Derek Carr is the guy.
It's going to take some time to adjust to seeing Carr running out in a new uniform instead of black and silver. It's black and gold. 35,000 yards and over 200 touchdowns with the Raiders. The Saints more than willing to let him air it out all game long to a talented group of pass catchers in the Big Easy.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. In his 7th season now, here's Alvin Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now Carr. He's got Smith here. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Down the left sideline. He may go. Touchdown, New Orleans. Traquan Smith, 70 yards. And the Saints put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. A huge play there for Houston. 42 yards.
Usually in this spot, you'd hear an offensive coordinator saying, don't feel like you've got to get this all back at once. But here, they give up the opening touchdown and say, no time like the present to show what we can do, too. And that's big yardage on their initial play from scrimmage.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, look now at the 2023 draft class for the Texans, and people still talking about the move they made, trading up in the 1st round, becoming the 3rd team ever to make 2 of the draft's first 3 selections.
And what a bold move they made, considering what they gave up before a team rebuilding like the Texans. I think that was a move they thought they had to make. Got the quarterback C.J. Stroud, pass rusher Will Anderson Jr. They're going to be the faces of the Houston franchise going forward.
Oh, man, coming off a great rookie year, it's Dameon Pierce. And he will not get what he needed as he stopped short of the 1st down at around the 22. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Saints will have the football back. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their 1st drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
Carr's throw there taken in by Smith. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. He He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. They get this to Smith on the jet sweep. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Carr. Over the middle, into the hands of Michael Thomas. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. And Shaheed going to go in motion. Here's Carr now going to fake the jet sweep and throw off play action. And this one too low.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
On second down, Kamara. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Carr to throw. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Throwing now is Carr. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns. Lutz with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's Michael Thomas who ends it with a touchdown reception. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 4 yards the pickup, first down. On the bootleg, Stroud. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Stroud working out of the gun. Being chased out left. He gets this one to Mechie. That's on Shaq Mason, the guard. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now Stroud. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. On second down, it's Stroud. Now they set up the screen. That's Singletary loses it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
First and 10, it's Stroud. This is caught. It's Woods. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Here goes Stroud again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Robert Woods from 10 yards out. And the Texans are back within a score. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
Here comes Michael Thomas and the rest of the Saints offense. Previous series, definitely a focal point. 3 catches, the touchdown grab. As a DB, or former DB, is there a number of catches on a drive you're like, oh, he got the best of us?
I'm not sure there's a number, but there's a great feel. And what he did on the last drive, yeah.
Especially with a touchdown.
Yes.
You're never happy.
You're exactly right. The way he capped it off, so you feel that at the sideline, and now you're looking at your buddies and saying, okay, what are we going to do to take things away from him? Because I'm not sure the other guys can make those sort of plays. So let's make sure that we don't let him get going again.
Now Carr. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Play action. Now it's Carr. And that is incomplete. These offensive starters still out there in the second quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the third quarter, if not all the way through it.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the third quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the fourth quarter.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 44-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Carr. Oh, he bowls over it. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
To throw is Carr. Thomas has got it. Complete. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw complete there to Thomas. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it second down. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will do it for this first half. So it looks like somebody's ready to begin the regular season, skipping over halftime here in the final game of the preseason. Third quarter, here we go. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Phillips now from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs on getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were in this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a fourth down.
Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Stroud sets up the play action. Throw left side complete. That's Woods. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. Stroud will look to throw once more. This is caught. It's Brown. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Here's Pierce. Will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Now Carr throwing on second down. Going right back to Michael Thomas. Only able to gain a couple there, and this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Carr going to try and throw on third down. Quick slant here to Smith. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That was simply snap, rock, and fire. I mean, they didn't take long at all. Slant route, and I loved where he put it. He put on the body of the receiver low so that only he can catch it.
Yeah, I don't think there was any magical formula there defensively. That's just tough to defend.
Very much so. And that way it allows the receiver to keep his body in front of the defender and not allow him to go through him to knock the ball away.
From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Pass the 20. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. As we surmise, Charles, most of the starting units still out there for this third quarter. First time this preseason that they played into the second half.
And that's by design. Most of the time by this point of the preseason, you want them to go into the half, cool down, and then come back out and warm up to start the third quarter like you would a regular season game. That's exactly what they wanted to get done.
Back now here live in New Orleans. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Winston. Oh, no, he lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 1st and 10 now for Mills and the Texans from back at their own 10-yard line. following the fumble recovery. Mills sliding out of the pocket. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
Mills now looks to throw on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Just because you've got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays. You kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Mills, fourth down, got to have it. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on fourth. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. On 1st and 10, Winston. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Now a man picked up after 2 years in Detroit. It's Jamal Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. The tackle made by Eric Murray. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Jameis to throw it. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. From the gun, here's Mills. And his throw is incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Flush to his right. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Mills. He gets it to Sims, complete. And now all of a sudden, the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
I know a lot of people won't like the draw called in that situation, but every now and then that pops big. In this case, it didn't happen.
Here's Mills. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
What's good on the extra point? And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here's 1st and 10. Mills looking to throw it. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Inside the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big play.